The magic of Legion baseball season, especially during the state tournament, is that just because the team names and the uniforms change from the high school season doesn't mean the rivalries do. We have reached the semifinals of the Senior Legion tournament. 3 teams, 2 spots, and a championship on the line. Let's start with the upper bracket. Central Maine facing Motor Cities, both teams undefeated. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Tie game in the third, Central Maine with a runner on third. Hunter McEwing towing with Motor City. Throw to third and the pickle misses. McEwing scores, River Kings lead 6-5. Bottom of the fourth now, same score. Alex Tash, hard grounder to short. Throw was off, Caden Crowley scores, 6-6 now, tie game. Then Tanner Evans rips a ball deep to the left. Ground rule double, another score there. Motor City back in the championship with an 8-6 win. Quick turnaround for Central Maine, who faces Augusta for a chance to stay alive. Top 4, River Kings lead 1-0. Augusta battles back. Line drive into right, Braden Perdue scores, and then we're tied at 1. Keep going into the bottom of the 6th, still tie game. Zach Nickerson will eventually flick one into right, and Hunter McEwing crosses home. Central Maine is up 2-1. But then, going into the 7th, a wild pitch from Aiden Giles goes all the way to the backstop. You can see Akira Warren coming in, cruising in from third, no play at the plate, and it's a 2-2 game. Giles settles down though, ends the frame with a K. Central Maine would walk it off on an error in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 is your final score. Maine's Little League State Championships continuing down in Old Orchard Beach tonight. Bangor East making the trip south for a chance in the championship game. Saco Dayton taking on Bangor East with the winner to get Cumberland North Yarmouth. Saco with some great D early. Check out that grab from Hayden Warren in the right field. Top of the 5, still scoreless until Saco's Brendan Tabor absolutely hammers a 3-1 shot, giving Saco a 3-0 lead. Top of the 6th, and it's Tabor again, this time driving into Ryan Gangan with the 5th run on as Saco goes on to shut out Bangor East 6-0. They'll play undefeated Cumberland North Yarmouth for the title. Step by step and stride by stride, over 1,000 people participated in this year's Millinocket Marathon. According to marathon officials, 2,301 participants registered to run either the full 26.2 miles or the half 13.1 mile course. The Millinocket Marathon and Half was created in 2015 with the purpose of opening up Millinocket and the Katahdin region on a national scale, as runners came from 42 different states and 776 cities across the country. But the runners weren't the only ones outside in the freezing cold weather, as there were many volunteers and spectators who were out supporting the marathon runners.
We are building community, and we want to involve as many people as possible. And so there are many people that just come out and help, and they just love doing it, and they're very good at it. The people here in this community are very generous, and so they come forward and we get together and help out.
She says for her and other supporters of the marathon, the feeling of pride while they assisted the runners with water stands, cookie stands, and heating stands was enough to keep them outside supporting the runners every step of the way.
Like, my heart's cracked wide open. I love doing it. I love to see all the different runners, and a lot of them wear funny, crazy costumes. It's just great, and the spirit is just, everybody's generous and loving and compassionate and just out to have a good time with one another.
In Millinocket, I'm Devin Martin for ABC 7 and Fox 22. Middle and junior high students from around the state competed all weekend to win the Sheriff's Cup trophy. And for each team that competed, more and more money was raised for the Hancock County Sheriff's charities.
Over the years, we have raised over $160,000, and all of that goes into the Sheriff's charities. And we use it for Christmases for kids. We use it to buy for senior citizens at Christmas, other events. You know, someone may have a tragedy, you know, a fire or something like that, and we make contributions to that.
While each player was focused on scoring as much as they could, Kane said more and more business and activity was brought to Ellsworth.
It brings in a huge amount of people into the city of Ellsworth. And I mean, I talked to a gentleman the other day, one of the coaches, and I don't remember where he was from, but he said they couldn't find a hotel room in Ellsworth. They were all booked. They had to stay in Bar Harbor. So when you ride out High Street and you look at the restaurants, they're all full. So, you know, it brings a lot of income in the middle of the winter into the city of Ellsworth. Plus it's just fun.
Overall attendance for this year's Cup broke the record set last year, with 40 different teams coming to Ellsworth to compete, which is a tradition Kane said he hopes continues into the future.
We're looking forward. We'll start in a few months planning Sheriff's Cup 2021, and hopefully we'll get 40 teams again and make it happen.
In Ellsworth, I'm Devin J. Martin, reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22. Over the next 2 weeks, dozens of high school girls and boys basketball players will be chasing an elusive state title. But the players are not the only ones affected by the state tourney, as the surrounding communities are impacted as well. According to the Cross Insurance Center's director, between 40 and 50,000 people will be visiting Bangor throughout the MPA state championships. And with that heavy influx of people, a huge economic boost should follow.
This tournament gives this community in this city a lot of exposure and shows off all the toys like this building, the casino, all the hotels, the restaurants that this town really has to offer to everybody.
But it really is, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars that are added to our economy during this one particular week in February.
Some Bangor area business owners have been preparing for the tournament with special deals.
We always look forward to the month of February because we run an epic 25% off store-wide sale, and it really does coincide well with school vacation and the basketball tournament.
She also said this time of year provides a special boost to help businesses get through the winter season. Thanks in part to Valentine's Day, winter break for schools, and the basketball tournament all happening around the same time.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the people. I'm looking forward to seeing the happiness and the fun with the kids playing basketball in this great arena.
In Bangor, I'm Devin J. Martin for ABC 7 and Fox 22.